Hey guys, what's up? It's Pierce or Stride Host here, and today I am going to be starting a new series. Now, for those of you who are watching this, you are probably a subscriber to the CrysisHub, CrysisTV channel. Well, I'd like to go ahead and introduce myself. I am Stride Host, but you guys can call me Pierce or really whatever you guys want. I don't really mind. But today I actually have a series that I am beginning called What We Did Wrong. Now basically what me and my friend here are is I'm Stride Host, you'll see me on the left, and then my friend is Stride Rabic, you'll see me on the right. We run a lot of doubles GBs. We're pretty good. We have our good and bad games. We just haven't been doing it that much, so we've got to get back on that grind. But we've won most of the scrimmages we've done lately, but we're not getting it to go our way in GBs. We do have, I believe, like 3 or 4 wins in our GBs out of I believe 10 games we've played, something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. This is a doubles GB we played. Now you'll notice that we're already down 0-1, so we didn't get off to a too good of a start. We obviously got taken out really fast, but there wasn't really much we could do here. Now, you'll notice that he saw where the guy had gone, and so he went over there. He did challenge it. Now, he knows that there's another person alive. Now, what you'll see that he did is that he actually did a loop around so that this guy would probably expect him to come right back out, but he looped around, managed to find the guy, take him out just in time. If you've never played competitive, this is MLG variant rules. There's a 7.5 second defuse. I'm sure I can put a link in the description to it, so if you want to know all the rules, go find that, scroll down the page, look for MLG variant rules, and you can read through all that. So, moving past that round, there is a little bit of a delay in between rounds because I did this in theater. It took it doesn't show final kill cam, so it's kind of hard to, perfectly sync these up while still making the wait in between rounds really short. So you'll just have to deal with the wait, guys. So you'll notice immediately that we're sticking together. Now that's one of the easiest tactics winning double is to stick together, because if you die, then your teammate needs to be close enough to take that guy out. You'll see Rabic takes one out over there. He watches me. I'm planting the bomb. He sees the guy take me out. He pulls out his secondary. I don't know why he switched guns. He runs a lot of overkill in search and destroy classes, but I don't know why he switched guns other than the fact that I guess it gave him a faster kill. I don't know why he switched guns, but he got the kill anyways. He did what he was supposed to do by sticking close to me while I was planting the bomb, and that was take out anyone who killed me, so we did end up picking up the round. Now you'll notice that he has an RCXD. Now, my one big tip is don't use an RCXD right off the spawn, because then an enemy player is just going to rush you, and they're going to kill you while you're controlling your RCXD. So don't do that. It's not good. He's actually going to wait, I believe, until one of the last rounds to use it. So there he gets taken out. The problem that we had here is that I didn't know where he was. Logan had called him out on top of train, which was a mistaken call out. So when I went in there, I was expecting to not have to gunfight him, because I thought that he was on top of train, but it turns out that Logan had just confused me with the way he called it out, and he did actually call it out right, and I just didn't understand it, which was, I guess, my mistake and his mistake, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a round loss. So you'll notice now that I pull out a sniper. Now right here you'll see one of the easiest spots. If someone rushes down over here, then you can just easily pick them off. Right here, you notice that I'm hurt, and so I hide behind this to heal up, and then I just immediately retreat. Logan takes one out, so I know that there's only one left. And so I'm going over here to help Logan out, and the guy does actually shoot at Logan, but then retreats, and somehow I get a lucky kill. And this was actually on their host, so this was no host involved. This was their host, and I won it somehow. So that awkward moment in between rounds that changes. Okay, so I'm keeping the sniper out, and I don't know what we're going to do. We're on defense now. Defense is the easier of the 2 rounds, because all you have to do is guard the bomb sites. Offense is a little bit harder, because you've got to get the bomb down or you've got to kill them. So that's why we like defense the best. You always want to be on defense the last round. If it's 5-5, you want to be on that defense round, just because it's easier that way. And it glitched a little on Logan's screen. Quick note, Logan refers to Rabic. That's his actual name. So if you hear me say Logan, then Rabic is what I'm talking about. So you'll notice me just sitting here. Now, why I'm sitting so still is because I don't know where any of the players are. I got myself stuck in a tough spot, and there was really nowhere for me to actually go because I didn't know where to go. So I was stuck in a I was in a bad spot. I'm not even gonna lie. I was in a pretty bad spot, and so I noticed that Logan gets taken out. He did actually take out an enemy player. And so I'm going to actually play the time right now. With only 30 seconds remaining, he has to plant the bomb in those 30 seconds. So I am going to, in fact, challenge him. I'm going to hop into top control to see if he's planting a bomb. And when I actually go over to check it, I see that he's on top. Get a freaking quick scope hit marker with my DSR, which would have been an awesome kill if I'd gotten it. It's 5 seconds to plant, so I'm waiting until 5 seconds, and then I go to kill him, and I get a lucky headshot. I don't know how I got this headshot, but I get an amazingly lucky headshot. Now, quick note is that, like what I did, if you saw, when I got that hit marker on with the sniper rifle, I knew that he had to plant that bomb site because he didn't have enough time to run to the other bomb site and plant it. So I sat there waiting for either A, him to challenge me, or B, it to hit 5 seconds, because it was at approximately, it would have taken him 5 seconds to plant, and at approximately 8 seconds is when I had jumped out, and he wouldn't have been able to start planting until about 7 seconds. So I waited until 5 seconds, and then I was going to go challenge him. And if I had lost the challenge, we would have lost the round. But I did win the challenge, in fact, so we did win the round. So you'll notice me right now, what I'm doing is I'm watching these two areas, and I'm just flipping back and forth. What I'm doing, actually, is I'm watching Logan's flank. I was going to say Rabic, but I said Logan just because, So he does call this guy out to me. I look for him. I kill him. You'll notice I don't shoot that guy over there. I don't know if you guys could see him because the gameplays are kind of small, just because of the fact that I have to show two gameplays at the same time. But I did call the guy out over there that Logan did pick up, and so it was an easy kill for Logan. He didn't have to do very much, so I just called him out. Logan picked him up, and we were all fine and dandy. So now we are at the borderline area. For those of you who don't know competitive rules, I'll mention this again. Another one of the things is that it goes to 6 rounds instead of 4. So right now we are at 5 rounds, and they only have 2 rounds. Now, this is actually probably one of the most pressuring areas that you can be in if you're on the other team, is when you are down and the other team is only 1 round off winning. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give away a spoiler. We do lose the next 2 rounds just because we don't play it smart. Logan calls in his RCXD off the bat. I tell him to blow it up, but he doesn't, and so he ends up suffering the consequences. As you just saw, he got killed. And so now I have to face 2 of them. I see this guy. I get hit markers. This is a really good spot that I'm about to jump onto, but I used it wrong. I jumped up backwards when you always need to jump up forwards, and so he was just easily able to pick me off, which was not good on my part. It was a bad mistake, and we lost the round, but that's okay. Now, next round, I don't remember what all we do wrong, but we just lose the round. We both get taken out too fast, and it's not a good round. So, we are on offense, which is, it's understandable, I guess, kind of. You don't want to be on you don't want to be on offense the very last round if it's 5-5. Like, you do not want to be on offense because you have to anticipate what they're going to do and outthink it, because if just one of you goes down, it puts so much pressure on you that you can lose it off of that. And this is a really good spot too. If you just stand on this little edge here, you can watch their hallway, and your left side is completely protected. Your right side isn't likely to get killed at. He does get the bomb down, in fact, and then I believe he gets taken out over here. Oh no, he almost gets a double kill. You're about to see how he almost gets a 2-piece. Maybe not. Oh, I pick up that guy. He is killed over there. I'm anticipating the guy to go for the defuse, and he doesn't actually do what I thought he would do. He actually finds me somehow and gets me in the back, and then he goes and defuses the bomb. And so I don't really know how he anticipated what I was going to do. I mean, it was really just a toss-up that round. When it's a 1v1 like that, I needed to get over to the bomb. I could have done something smarter and run around, like run all the way around the train, get up on their bridge and something, and if I didn't see him, then I could have changed my route. But, you've always got to be ready for what they're going to do. And that's the one thing about GBs is what separates a regular player from a competitive player is that you've got to know what you're doing. You've got to know how to kill the guy, and you really just have to outthink your opponents, and you have to throw them for a loop. So this is the last round. This is the round that we finally do win. You're about to see probably, oh, and I apologize for the scoreboard, but you're probably about to see one of the best knife kills that I have ever gotten in a competitive match. So you notice how freaking lunge I did? Like, I flew across the map and lunged this kid. I called the other guy out elevator. He finally goes and decides to kill him, and he starts shooting in there. I put a little burst into him, and then he finishes him off. So that's pretty much it for this gameplay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something about competitive play, and I will see you guys later.